So our topic today is gonna be girls. You know, girls are gonna teach you about sex, girls and everything, pertaining to that. So, y'all teenagers, well, going into that stage, age 12, 13, y'all gonna start meeting girls. I wanna make sure you pick the right, if you like a girl, what makes you say, I like her?
Personality?
Okay, but usually it all starts with a visual. But personality, that's cool. If they have to have a good mindset, that's very important.
You mean like smart and stuff?
Well, that's a
a
plus. You
part
don't
of
want to. It's like no one wants someone stupid. Like you don't want a stupid girlfriend. So it is good to see how she's doing in school. If she doesn't want to do her homework, doesn't want to go to school, because as you get older, people do now affects their futures. Like somebody don't want to go to school, what kind of job are they gonna find? They're not thinking about it. They're having fun. It might be fun to chill and stay home. It's the same thing for you. If you sit home and do nothing, what's gonna happen? You're gonna work at McDonald's forever. You think you're gonna be able to buy the Jordans you want? So what else, other than personality and being smart? So you don't know what to look for. You don't care if she's pretty. You don't care how she looks.
Oh, like pretty, yeah.
Well, that's the first thing
I
you
think
should
she's
say.
like.
No, everything. Everybody don't care. Okay, well, guess what? When you're looking for a girl, everybody don't care about different things. Some people don't care if the girlfriend is dark skin or light skin. Some don't care if they're short or tall. Some don't care if they're fat or skinny.
I want to date somebody that's tall.
Okay, well, that's a preference. Everything is about your preference. You like them, your height, that's fine. I do too. Like sometimes, but it doesn't mean that person don't have a great personality is not smart. It could be a pretty girl. It could be light, it could be dark, it could be fat, short. You know what I mean? You have to have a preference of what you want, what you like, and aim for what your focus is. You know what I mean? So just personality. You wanna make sure you wanna find out what she wants to be when she grows up. Say you wanna be a ball player. High school you wanna go to?
Christy King.
Or
Springfield.
why do you wanna go there?
They got a good basketball team.
Okay, but why you wanna be where there's a good basketball team?
So I can get like better scouts looking at me and stuff.
Okay, you see all the answers she just answered. So if you ask a girl, what high school you want to go to? And she's like, I don't know. It doesn't mean a problem because she's still young. But you are goal oriented, meaning you know what you want to do with your future. You understand? You need people that are planning for tomorrow, not just someone's like, I don't know. At that age it's still cool to not know. But so long you're not gonna know what you want to do with yourself. Even if it's something you know for the moment, you could change it and say tomorrow I'll be a football player. But at least you have a focus. And you already know you want to go to college, you know what I mean? You talk to some people, see what they say. They'll say, I'm not going to college, I hate school. I understand, you might hate school, not like school. A lot of people don't, but it's a tool, it's a part of the process. It's like if you need a driver's license to drive a car, you have to take a road test. It's a procedure, it's the law. Sometimes you have to look at the parents. Ask her, what do your parents do for a living? You know what I mean? Look at her grades, how she does on her tests. That'll tell if she's smart, because just because everybody's in your class, your grade don't mean they're smart. Not that a stupid person can't end up doing good, but some things, failing certain things can come with doing better afterwards. Like just because she failed math don't mean she's stupid. You know what I mean? That just means she might need a tutor. But overall, like talking to them, seeing how they think, the mindset, you know what I mean? That's important. You have to see how they look at life. Some people are very angry, very upset, very mad. You want to ask them what kind of work your parents do, even if they don't work, just the type of people they are. And as you get to know them, go see their parents. If you're nice with her or whatever. It's a young age. No girl parents wants to know their daughter have a boyfriend, but as a friend, you might meet them. You might see the type of person they are. If their parents are sitting home doing nothing all day, not that that's that bad of a thing, but you want someone who comes from a productive background, who instill good morals in their child, who's talking even if they don't want to, but motivating them, because some people don't have that and they don't have no focus. So you want to make sure the parents are decent. It's like if you go meet her parents and they're bums, literally. Not that bums can't raise a good child, but you know what I mean? You want pick some type of decent structure, because based on who raised her might be the results. It's like when you meet her mother, if you see her mother walking around with her butt cheeks out. That's what your girlfriend's gonna most likely want to do, walk around with her butt cheeks out, shaking her ass, thinking that's cute. You know what I mean? No, it's not funny. If you meet a girl, her mother's a stripper. I'm not bashing strippers, but she might want to be just like her mother. And when you pick a girl, you have to know, am I okay with another man touching my girl's butt or dancing on her lap? Because you might like her, but she's beautiful, but you have to know that that situation ain't the best situation for you. Vice versa now, like I said, that's why you have to do the picking, because some girls might say, oh, just because they think you're cute don't mean she's qualified to be your girlfriend. You know what I mean? You have to have standards in everything you do in life. Everybody is not worthy to be next to you. Now, okay, if you have a girlfriend and she says, Curtis, I want to have sex, what are you going to think?
I don't know.
What?
I've never been in our-
No.
You've never been in the predicament. Okay, I understand, but vice versa, usually it's not that way. Usually it's the guy trying to have sex with someone's daughter. And I'm not here to promote, tell you to go out and try to have sex, but sometimes these things happen along your journeys. At the end of the day, babies can come, diseases, it's not just about babies. You never know what situation is going through their life. You'll be surprised. You might think you're not ready or they're not ready. This girl could have already been gone having sex every day. You're going to meet girls that their reputation is, or they're already having sex. They're giving guys blowjobs. They're doing a whole lot of things that at their age, way advanced. She's giving everybody in the hallway a blowjob. You might be tempted because your friend told you about it. And you might not look at it like, oh my God. But guess what? Now your friend brought you and said, yo, I'm going to take you to this girl. Do you have a condom? Do you carry a condom with you?
No.
So guess what? As much as it's not as risky, but it's always required. You understand? You have to have condoms. Condoms can make you become a basketball player or not. You don't want to just be having sex with every girl without condom, putting your penis in people's mouth or whatever. You have to protect yourself and your longevity. And you don't need no babies at a young age because it becomes a responsibility. You know, in general. So now here you go, you meet a girlfriend, she wants to have sex, and you decide to have sex. The first thing you have to have is a condom to teach you how to put on a condom. Or let's see if you know how, this is a Magnum. They have different type of condoms. This one says bearskin. So if for some reason somebody say they don't want to wear a condom because it takes away the feeling, they have thinner condoms called bearskin that still offers protection. They have, every condom has some fine lines. Some have ribs on it, like how these tires have rugged rig. Different things give different girls different feeling. This is a Magnum, a Trojan. It's one of the more stronger condoms. Difference is, some are thinner, but they're not that strong. So Magnum is known to be strong, or for guys with bigger penis. You know what I mean? And whichever way, some people don't stress your life looking for 50-cent condom like how some people chase 50-cent juice. See, like I said, drink the best water. You want to drink by the most reputable, the most durable condoms. You know what I mean? Magnum is one of the more reputable condoms. Now, the next thing is I want to
I never even knew that really mattered, like the difference.
Huh?
I never knew if it mattered about the difference.
Yes, they even have condoms with flavors. So if the girl sucks on it, it could taste like cherries, apples, whatever they like. Let's see now. Open the condom. Let me see if you know how to put the condom on.
What?
Not on your penis, huh?
Oh, I'm like, what? I'm
Not
not
on your
doing
penis.
that.
Yeah. Let me see.
Oh, what?
Oh no! Listen. Open the condom.
Dad,
Listen. Open the freaking.
what are you talking about?
Open the condom, and I want to see how you pretend a banana is your penis.
Yo.
And you need to learn this. No, I didn't say open the banana. Open the condom, genius.
That's weird.
Okay, listen. Open the damn condom. What you rather go put water in it and throw a water balloon and think that's funny? This is what the condom is for. Look, let's go. Yes. You doing good? Let's see what you're gonna do.
All I did was just put it on.
You see that? You see the first mistake you made? And you went down, you did it again 2 times? You see that? You can't get it. Why are you having a hard time trying to know how to put a condom on? Stop, let me show you. The first thing you do, you see you have it backwards, is you put your finger in it and make sure it's rolling down. You had it, he got it right, but you had it upside down. It's important that you have it because you don't want to be switching a condom around, like, you don't want to put the wrong side on and then be switching it around, touching the girl with the other side that's going to end up being on your penis. Because you contaminate yourself if she's contaminated. You know what I mean by contamination? She has something. You can't see that. You can't see what a person has. So don't ever look at somebody and say, you look like this, you look like that. You'll never know. You never know. Some of girls been molested, been raped at a young age, and things happen in life where they could have something that doesn't even make sense. So the first thing you do is you put it down this way, and you see as you put it down, but once you put it down, you did almost good, Curtis, but you must always pull the top up to leave space here. Like, you gotta leave space. Extra room in the top, you understand?
This?
No, at the tip of the penis, you leave extra space. You know what this extra space is for? Cum is gonna come out your penis. You have to have space for the cum. or condoms can pop easier if you have it rammed down tight on your penis. So it's important to leave room at the tip of the condom, and sometimes condoms get dry or you're exiting and going back in. It's important to change the condom. Don't ever feel like you should go have sex with a girl and have one condom. The condoms sometimes break because, you know, when the Chinese are making everything, your penis could be too big, you could have been too rough, or the girl could be dry. Sometimes girls are not necessarily tight, they're dry, meaning they need lubricant.
So this out?
Just put it down, it's not important. There's KY jelly for lubricant. A girl should be wet, but sometimes, unfortunately, they're not wet. So sometimes don't be fooled and think it's tight because she's not wet. Sometimes they're just dry. So the girl your age, chances are they might be a virgin. Whichever way, there's something called KY jelly, there's lubricant. Why do you put the space in the front, Curtis?
So that when you come,
I can't hear you.
so it's not tight and like it don't pop.
And when you come, there's room in the front, and that's just the right way to put a condom on. You see what I did the first thing with the finger? You put it on your finger and make sure the roll down part so you know exactly how to put it on your penis. Because that's important. You know what I mean? And like I said, I'm not telling you how to go have sex with nobody, but you need to learn these things before you go and take on the world, because it's important. You gotta make sure you pick your woman nice. And certain girls with bad attitudes, the worst thing, you want decent, happy girls with good energy. You know what I mean? Sometimes once you take on a woman, you bring her into your circle, into your energy, your vibe. Some of them will drive you crazy. You might like to stack your money. She might like you just because she always has money. Every day she's listen, Sean, I need money. So some of them will make guys go out and steal. You gotta be strong, you can't do that. But the point is, she might be with you just because you're giving her money every day, you understand? And you might realize, she's not good for me, she's using me. Vice versa, some guys use girls. Not every girl out there is meant for you to have sex with. You meaning like, some are just cool to be friends. You don't have, it's not that serious. Vice versa, as much as some girls are faster, you don't want to be messing with a fast girl, what you call a whore, and next thing the condom breaks and now she wants to have your baby because you're cute. And you're very upset, you're embarrassed. Think of possibilities that could possibly happen. You understand? That condom could break, you come inside of her. She might not have a disease, but now she wants to have the baby because she really likes you, but you just was having a good time. You're a ball player, you have a career ahead of you. Whatever you can leave, and you, even if you choose to take ball all the way behind, you don't want a bunch of kids around talking about, yo, that's my dad. Not that it's a bad thing, but that becomes a responsibility that will slow you down from your journey and your dreams of putting you in college or where you playing ball every day, your son is calling you like, Daddy, I need some money. And you like, listen, I'm just in college right now, but regardless, that shouldn't be the focus. You have a career, you have a plan. You can't afford nothing to stop you from getting there, you understand? It'll slow you down. And if you happen to make a mistake, you have a responsibility. And so you have to make sure, use that condom, always have a box of condoms, any possibility. And like I said, I don't need no phone calls from nobody's mother talking about you trying to have sex with their daughter. So don't think it's because I showed you that means the way to go, but this is the time in life you're going through, and it's very important to know these things. Most condoms are pretty good, it's just that Magnum is more reputable. But that's it for now. We're about to get out of here, go play some ball.